Hello and welcome. This is another WWE tier list. This one's a little bit of a weird one because this is like fictional teams, like if I would want to see them, or like where I'd think they would, and yeah, where what I would want to do with that. I guess I don't know. Yeah, we'll just kind of jump into it. Some of the names are absolutely crazy. I'm just gonna be honest, but I guess like how well would certain stuff go? Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins. I feel like their mic skills are just so good that they together would almost probably be too much. I'm gonna put them in B. I feel like that's a solid spot. I mean, I think Seth Rollins and KO would make a good team. It's just I don't think you need to put two of those great mic workers together. We got Sammy and Chad Sammy. That didn't even come up with anything. I don't think it works. I mean, we kind of saw it before WrestleMania. It just was like didn't really work. It would work as a tag team necessarily. I'll put it in F. I don't really want to see it. Sammy and Cody Rhodes. I honestly don't. I don't think I'd want to see that tag team. I think like Sammy's like that kind of person that's really good as a lone wolf and like work really good with the bloodline because they're like in a full group. But like with just one person, it's hard to say because like Sammy and Seth, I personally think that would be a little bit better, but I don't think it'd be necessarily something that I would want to go for. We've already seen Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. I think it worked pretty solid. That was be my one exception for at least Sammy right off the bat. So we'll put it in B. We had Sammy and Jay. I mean, they work good because of their history, but I don't think we need to see any more of it than what we've already gotten. Seth and Jay, they don't really have as much history in anything, and I don't think together. I mean, like they would tear the roof down in their entrance, so I guess a B for that. I haven't seen anything like I want to see this so far, but we Randy, not Randy, Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes. We did get that at WrestleMania. It was a good team. I think it would work if we had it as a long term like super heel, not super heel, super tag team. I think we could get a good payoff of it. Um, Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes. I actually do want to see that, and I think we're gonna probably get that towards the end of the Bloodline um, 2.0 saga. So I think that'd be pretty cool. Candy. It's just Cody and Randy. As a tag team, I think it would be pretty good. The history alone is definitely A. Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso. I love that tag team. I wish there was more of it. It was not super long in our thing. Um, but I think overall, I might have to be a little bit more sparing to dole out those S's, but it's gonna be a little bit. A Town Down Under. I mean, they were good so far. I put them as a good tag team. They're not bad for what they are right now, but I don't want to see it forever. Randy and CM Punk. I don't know. I don't really think those two would jive well together. Would have put it in D. I would like to see it, but I don't think it would work. CM Punk and J. I don't think that's another good combination. Randy Orton and KO. I mean, it works really well. I'm gonna put it in rated RKO. Not rated RKO. That's a completely different superstar, but I think it's worked out pretty good. I also want to probably slide up Cody and Seth because I do like that tag team. Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels. God, that would kind of like just being like an old school, a lot of history. I'd put it in B to see what would happen. I definitely would have been something interesting if they ever could have done that. Sammy. It's just Sammy and Jay. Uh, I feel like they already kind of had more charisma together, so I could see it being a little bit higher than the other one, so I'll put it in B. CM Punk and John Cena, I don't think would do good together. I feel like they're just kind of opposites, and they're both really good on the mic. I just don't really see them together. Seth and CM Punk, they don't seem like they like each other in and out of the ring, so I'll put it in C because it would be intriguing to try to see their dynamic. Um, Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose just together. Currently, I think they would probably be pretty well together. And back in the day with the Shield, I don't think it worked as well with those two together. So I'll put C. Rand, why do I keep going Randy? Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns together. Honestly, I would like to see that again. I think there could be a lot of healing for Roman in that, and like it could be a really cool tag team. I couldn't see Sammy and Roman coming back together because like the downfall all of it was Sammy. So I'll put it in D. I think there could be some intrigue if they have the team up, but that's about all I would want to see. The old the old K dads. That's an interesting tag team name. Obviously I would love to see DX come back again. I don't think either of them could really wrestle, so that wouldn't be great. But just for the nostalgia value, yes, sure. See. Finn Balor and Damian Priest. We got that a lot last year. It was good. I don't think we need another run of it. I'll put it in D because I think possibly if there was some changes to overall storyline, it could be changed. I'm actually gonna put it in F. We saw it. It's over with. I don't think we need it anymore. Now, Seth Rollins and Finn Balor working together, I could see there be a lot of good dynamic with the amount of history they have in and outside of the ring. That's just the Shield. I would take the Shield again. I would be fine with that. That's kind of weird. Um, Roman and Dean could be interesting. I'll put it in B. Drew McIntyre and CM Punk. I can never see them as a tag team now. They've been just so like at each other's throat fundamentally about everything that's about themselves. So there's no way that I think they could be a tag team. Drew and Sheamus, I think at some point could be back, but I'm gonna put it in D because we've seen it before, and I don't think it's really needed. Becky and Rhea is actually very intriguing with like how Liv's character is, so I put it in A. I wouldn't mind seeing it. I don't really know necessarily if they would work well together, but I think for a common goal, actually I'll put it up in the S because I would like to see that a lot. Liv and Rhea, we've had it before. I don't think we need it, and especially with the whole revenge tour thing, I don't think it's gonna ever happen again. Jay and Rhea, I mean, it was cool for the moments it had, but I don't think it's anything. Dom and Rhea, I feel like we still need a little bit more of that story, so I'll put it in B. Roman Reigns and Io Sky. I don't know there must be something that brought this up. I don't see anything that would work like that. Sasha and Bailey together again. They're best friends outside. I'd like to see it come back if we ever got a WWE run of it. Bailey and Dakota. I don't think we're gonna get that again. I'll put it down in D because it could be interesting if they have to like work together again. It was cool when it looked like maybe Dakota was gonna stay, but we know it wasn't gonna happen. Becky and Charlotte, I think would be an interesting tag team. I mean, they've worked in the past together. I put it A. I'd like to see it. The Big Three, which we currently already have. Um, Honestly, I feel like they've already kind of pushed Naomi out of that, but I'm gonna put it in C for the time being because I just feel like we've seen it, but I think we're already kind of past it. The OG damage control, I don't really see us needing any more stories with that, so put us in F. Solo and Sammy. I I don't really see that myself. And then Ashka and Io. Again, I don't think it's much more of a step up than what they have with damage control now. So those are dream tag teams. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. If there's a dream tag team that you'd want to see, I'm trying to think of myself. If there's anything that I would really want to see. I mean, there's like factions that I want to be that built, but I don't know if there's any tag teams out there that I'm just like these two need to work together. Um, yeah, I mean, other than maybe like, God, yeah, I don't know. You know, Miz and LA Knight, because they had a good rivalry between each other. I think being on the same side could also be very interesting, at least to see for a little bit. But yeah, I'm in Japan. Don't forget to leave a comment and check out all the rest of these wrestling content. June should be jacked filled with all of it. So we'll see you guys then. Bye, guys.